Can art heal emotional wounds? Human beings carry invisible stories inside them. Some are filled with joy and memory, while others are shaped by loss, stress, or experiences that were never fully expressed in words. When emotions remain unspoken, they do not disappear. They often settle deeper into the body and mind, where they continue to influence thoughts, behavior, and mood. This is where art enters not as decoration, but as a form of healing communication. Art offers something language often cannot: a way to express what has no clear sentence. A feeling of grief, anxiety, confusion, or longing can be difficult to describe directly, but it can be translated into shape, color, texture, and movement. In this translation, something important happens. The emotion becomes visible. Once something is visible, it becomes easier to understand. And what is understood can begin to change. In neuroscience and psychology, this process is often linked to emotional regulation. When a person creates art while experiencing strong emotions, the brain engages both emotional centers and higher cognitive regions at the same time. This connection allows feelings to move from raw experience into structured expression. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotion, the mind begins to organize it. Painting, drawing, or sculpting can act as a bridge between the inner world and the outer world. What was once trapped inside becomes externalized on paper or canvas. This act of externalization creates psychological distance. The emotion is no longer only inside me, it is also on the page. That shift alone can reduce emotional intensity. This is one reason art therapy is used in many clinical and healing settings. It is not about producing beautiful work. It is about allowing honest expression without judgment. There is no need to explain or justify what appears. The image itself becomes the voice. Over time, this process can help reframe difficult experiences. A painful memory may begin as chaos in abstract form. With continued creative engagement, it may evolve into structure, symbolism, or even transformation. What once felt overwhelming can become something that is contained, observed, and integrated. This does not erase the past. Instead, it changes the relationship we have with it. There is also a gentle neurobiological effect at work. Creative expression can activate reward pathways in the brain, releasing chemicals such as dopamine, which are associated with motivation and emotional relief. At the same time, the focused attention required in art making can reduce rumination, the repetitive thought loops often linked to anxiety and depression. In simple terms, art gives the mind something new to do with old pain. Instead of replaying the same internal story, the brain begins to construct something new from it. Importantly, healing through art is not always immediate. It is often subtle and gradual. A small sketch, a simple color wash, or even abstract shapes can carry emotional weight without needing explanation. Over time, these small acts accumulate into a larger process of integration. What was fragmented begins to feel more whole. What was heavy begins to feel more manageable. And what was silent begins to find a voice. Art does not promise to erase emotional wounds, but it offers a way to hold them differently, to give them form, space, and transformation. And in that process, healing becomes not a single moment, but a gentle unfolding through color and creation.